What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Painted Lines. We are doing a short recap of episode 1 of Stranger Things. What's going on?
What is up? What is up?
With us today, we have Coyle, Comrade Coyle. You can find him on Twitter at Ruzzer24. And we also have Courtney. You can find Courtney on Twitter at Courtside Seats. What's going on, guys?
What is up? What is up?
So today we're going to do just a brief discussion on Stranger Things. It was released yesterday. Let's do it. All right. So our first 2 minutes of the episode, we see our first glimpse of Russia experimenting and fooling around.
Drinking all the vodka.
All the vodka. And we see that they're kind of toying around with, trying to open that door into the upside down world. So we were kind of had a really quick discussion, and I think we kind of nailed it. This is going to be a space race type of thing in terms of trying to reach that world. And any quick thoughts about
we still don't know. Was this before? Are we picking up right where we left off? Was this happening during season 1, 2? Where is this?
It's 1984. Yeah, it's 1984.
Greatest year ever.
And my first thought was immediately Chernobyl.
Mm-hmm.
We just got done watching the Chernobyl series on HBO. And that's where I went to immediately. That's why Coyle's wearing that stupid hat. He's Comrade
and
Coyle
drinking
today.
vodka.
That's what we do. We take over everything. No, but I mean, also one of the things we noticed is budget wise. It's absolutely insane the way the first season to this season, how much different.
Mm-hmm.
Just the visuals within the first 5 minutes of the episode where they're just throwing money at the show now, which is awesome. The show's fantastic, but
very graphic at first episode of Stranger Things. We saw human bodies just blowing up. We saw multiple rats just blowing up. You were kind of freaking out during that scene.
Disgusting. I mean, I said this when I recapped Chernobyl. I can handle blood and guts. It's disgusting. So, spoiler alert. Bring a mask.
So obviously, the first episode of Stranger Things, they introduce us to all the great music and vibes of the 1980s. After that short scene with Russia, we fast forward 1 year and get into the gang. We see 11, Millie Bobby Brown. There was no Godzilla in this episode, sadly. So yeah,
I honestly think I thought they were gonna put a little Godzilla, have it walking out just to kind of
they might
a little play.
They might.
We see 11 and Mike having a Mike out session in the bedroom, and you see Hopper kind of struggling with being a first-time father and dealing with boundaries and personal space. Great funny scenes. What were some of your favorite moments from the show? Go.
That might have been one of mine. Hopper dealing with everything and then going to Joyce, Winona Ryder, just in her prime in this entire series. But going for that dad advice, how do I talk to them? And she's just be cool. Talk to them like they're adults. And he loses his cool. He does not.
Yeah, he's
does not handle it well.
Hopper's full on paranoid mode. We got to actually see a little romance building between Hopper and Winona Ryder's character Joyce. What were some of your favorite scenes?
Just the one line. We have there's different one-liners throughout that. Shouldn't it be shouldn't it be your bedtime? And then shouldn't you be dead? There's so many little one-liners that have been they're just hitting it so perfectly.
I think you nailed it. My favorite scenes were a lot of the one-liners, the references to Star Wars, Red Leader to Gold Leader, all that. We saw a reference to X-Men with Cerebro. Love that. I spit out my mimosa during that part. And so I think it was a very good first episode. I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. How would you rate this episode? Go ahead, Courtney.
I would say 7.5, right on board. Because I don't think there's a lot coming up.
Yeah.
But they didn't give much away. So a lot to come down the pike.
Yeah, especially how it ended. They're doing a very good job of ending it at a specific point. I don't really go into it, but ending it at a specific point to get you to watch that next episode. They want you to binge watch this entire thing. So I think they're doing a really good job with that. I didn't think a whole lot happened in the first episode, but I'm ready for the next episode we're about to do.
I think what was really cool is how they're going. I hope that Stranger Things season 3 kind of uses the space race as a cover up, or for what's going to happen with going into that world and opening all that up. So I think that was really interesting. And what are some of your predictions for the next episode? Go ahead, Courtney.
Oh gosh, well I can't really. Joyce is still mourning Bob, so I don't know what's going to happen with Hopper.
Some-
I think
some
that's going to
sweet
be
nods to
that's
Bob.
going to be a season long
Yeah.
string.
Do
Yeah.
you see the romance between Hopper and Joyce? How do you see that progressing?
Oh, I think that it's going to happen.
Yeah?
But I think it's going to be the last 30 seconds of the season finale.
Okay.
I'm 100% with that as well. Like I think it's gonna be like the last episode somewhere within there, and then something's gonna happen with it where it's that's gonna blow up, and it's gonna lead on to like, oh, I can't wait for the next season.
So the title of the episode had to deal with Susie. We saw Dustin. He was at camp for, I think they mentioned a month, and he was just coming back. One of the highlights, science camp. One of the highlights of the episode was when Dusty comes back and the whole squad just surprises him, and he sprays the hairspray.
Yeah,
is in the kid's face. So great. But what I think that we're really going to get into kind of the whole Dustin using the radio tower to communicate with the Russians. Cerebro, yeah. So do you think Susie's real?
I don't know. No. I got to go with no.
Okay.
Yeah.
I 100% think Susie's real.
Okay.
We're gonna find out who Susie is. I think it's a Russian spy, but we'll see.
I think we're not going to get a lot of Susie until like the very last episode, and like this girl's going to walk up and reveal herself, and everyone's like,
he said she was. They don't believe him though.
all the kids are like looking at each other like, who's this? And it's Susie. That'd be just a hilarious moment.
Yeah.
So this is just a kind of quick recap of episode 1. Stay tuned. We're going to do every episode moving forward. Also, make sure you follow A Pod Has No Name. They will be doing a much deeper dive into each episode in the near future. Any last comments, guys?
No, let's go watch episode 2.
We're going to go watch
Bring it on,
episode 2.
Justin.
Let's
We're
go.
ready.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you follow the Culture page at Culture TPL. See you guys. Stay awesome.